Guten Tag, hier ist der Nachtanwalt and welcome to the 12th and final war of Season 25 where we are taking on Perfect Synergy. So let's start scouting the map. The global, like almost always, is Protect. And this alliance is the alliance where Arnie2, another YouTuber, is also in. He's a pretty nice guy, so if you guys like war videos, check out his channel as well. For me in this war, I will be starting on path 2, fighting Sentinel on Power Struggle and Strike Counter Fury, as well as Dormammu on Brute Force and Power Focus 1 as well, and then the shared mini, the Guardian, on also Strike Counter Fury. Also, I will be fighting that 6-star rank 3 Apocalypse on Mixmaster, Power Focus 1 and Aggression Prowess, as well as the Infinity Iron Man on EMP Modification and Burden of Might. And then I will be going on path 1, fighting Immortal Hut, as well as that Emma Frost on Buffet and Lionheart. Also, I will be fighting that Black Widow Deadly Origin on Strike Counter Combat Power Rate and Buffet. And one last fight will be that 6-star rank 3 Killmonger on Stunning Reflection, Polka Dot Power, and Stun Vulnerability. So you see, guys, it's a pretty stacked war for me. A lot of emotions are going into this war, good, bad, ugly. And yeah, if we win this war, we still have a chance at Platinum 1, so it just needs to be our best war of the season. So yeah, for that reason, bringing in my big guns, Warlock for sure, also Cosmic Ghost Rider, especially for that Killmonger mini, and Magneto, especially for Sentinel, as well as Infinity Iron Man. And yeah, in the last video I think I said that I was having a really good season. Not sure how I had, I think about 65 or so, and only died one time, which is the best I've pretty much ever done in an Alliance Wars season, I think. So I really wanted to finish off this war strong, don't die, especially because we just need to win this war to still have a chance at Platinum 1. And I really don't like path 2. I'm not that good under pressure, and especially on this node, where you have to do special attacks. And I didn't do it because I thought that Magneto's SP1 would always trigger Protect, and as soon as Sentinel got some Fury buffs, it could become a problem to intercept. He could just kill me with one combo. So I took my time there, and you see, it's not going that bad. He has a lot of Fury buffs, but his SB1 is really easy to evade. You can just dash in after. But he's being stingy. He's now up to 16 Fury buffs. Magneto's Magnetize is not really... Well, it is suppressing kind of the Fury buffs, but not all of them. So he gets... You see, 1 minute into the fight, he's already at 22 Fury buffs. I'm not throwing any special attacks, because I think it will trigger Protect, and then it would be even more difficult, because then I would have to intercept. But now he's at 27 Fury buffs, and I'm just so damn. I can't talk because I was not having a good feeling. He's at 30. I know if he hits me one time, I die. He's down to 27%. I'm still at almost 70%. Down to 24%. Spade is SB1. Go in. Dash back. Try to parry. Did not parry. He hit me 4 times. And I die. Damn, I felt so awful. It was so stupid play by me. I should just have thrown my SP1, and if I didn't get the intercept and did get clipped, well, the chance for me dying in that case would have been smaller than in how I played it. So I felt really bad. First fight of the war, I, I lost my streak, and more importantly, I gave up a death in this so important war for us, this so stacked war for me, where I had to just give it my best and I didn't. And yeah, it happened at like 10 o'clock in the evening my time, European time, and yeah, the evening. I was just done. I was just done, but yeah, had to get back on my feet, had to do some more fights, had to take on that apocalypse on Mixed Master. So yeah, pulled myself back together, went into the Dormammu fight. Important not to trigger dexterity, because then I would get the degen. And yeah, always try to alternate my attacks and do my SP1 so he doesn't get too many furies. Not that the same shit happens with Sentinel, but yeah, in this fight it's going real smooth, or not smooth, but went way better. So yeah, Dormammu is down, and then I just took a break, came back. I think 1 hour later, revived Magneto, healed him up to full, which is really expensive, but yeah, gotta do it. The two other guys on my lane, Marks and Matthias, are Quaker, and if you Quake Guardian, you get that shock debuff on you, and it can deal a lot of damage. So the best matchup was my Magneto. So I boosted up pretty big because I really didn't want to die again. Dying once is already really bad, especially for me, because no one wants to die, but I had a really good streak going, and that just ended. And yeah, was pretty pissed, pretty sad, but yeah, like I said, gotta pull myself back together, and now just gotta play better. So yeah, going into this fight, it's also strike counter fury, which means gotta throw my special attacks, gotta alternate my attacks, do a couple heavies, do a couple light attacks, do a couple medium attacks. It's going good so far. Then always try to bait his SP1. His shock is pretty nice because I can heal off it with willpower. And yeah, just parry, heavy, do a couple hits, throw my SP1. Take some time, but it's a really safe fight. There didn't time it correctly, so he got some fury buffs, but it's only 3 and he's metal, so perfect block chance, which is pretty high. Yeah, Magneto is just a good counter, and you see there, even with suicides and recoil, I'm not really losing that much health, because I always have the shock on me, so I'm always healing with willpower, which is pretty nice. We got 4 furies on him, but it's already down to 15%, 9%, and 1 more SP1 should be enough, and it is. So yeah, that was a pretty good fight. I was happy with it. And yeah, let's get to the, for me, probably most exciting fight of this war. Big bad 6-star rank 3 Apocalypse on Mixed Master, Aggression Prowess, and Power Focus 1. And you see they're boosted pretty big. I'm also gonna use a invulnerability boost, because yeah, by now you guys know me, I tend to do stupid mistakes, and in this fight, if you do a mistake and he evades you and hits you, you're basically dead. So yeah, just wanted to make sure that I got a little caution. But yeah, with Warlock, this fight isn't too bad, especially if he's running willpower. And you see there, after my parry, he's healing, so he's running willpower. Unfortunately, he threw his SB1. In the best case scenario, you control his power and hold block, so he doesn't even throw special. But because of medium, light, medium, if you enter combo with a light attack, it's easier to hold block, and that way the opponent is usually not throwing a special if you finish in a medium attack. At least in my feeling, he's more likely to throw a special. But you see there, because of the 200% tech power back boost, get a lot of power back, 3 SB2s, and Apocalypse goes down. 1 minute fight. So yeah, that was actually pretty easy, pretty nice. So yeah, it's good to know that Warlock is a really, really good counter on that note, especially for Apocalypse. So yeah, the war was really close, 4-4, 94-91 kills. Really good alliance, but we had a good day, except my stupid death against that Sentinel. But yeah, we were doing pretty well, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights to go. So yeah, boost up pretty big again. Don't want to die. Magneto is a great Infinity Iron Man counter in general, but not really on that note, because it's Burden of Might. If you get a buff, you lose power. And also EMP modification. The shock from EMP modification doesn't really play a role, because Magneto is basically shock immune or heals off of a shock. But if I trigger buffs, I lose power. Also, it has Rolling Thunder, so the longer the fight goes, the more special attack damage Infinity Iron Man does. But usually I don't get clipped by any of his SPs. So yeah, it's basically for me a heavy only fight. There parried, but was too late to charge my heavy. Not too bad. Now I'm in the fight. Parry, reparry, charge my heavy. And because my Magneto is awakened, I'm doing some nice secondary damage, over 4,000 a tick, or over 4,000 per heavy attack. So my heavy attack is doing about 7, if it crits, 13k damage, which is pretty nice. Just, yeah, gotta keep his power under control. It's going pretty well. Not even 1 minute into the fight, he's already down to 40%. My reparries are on point, which is pretty nice so far. Haven't done any mistakes. He's going down pretty fast. It's going better than I thought. I guess I didn't need to put on that mutant power boost and special attack boost. It's okay. So yeah, he's down to 13%. Now down to 8%. So yeah, the fight is really not too bad. One more heavy attack and he should be going down. Bait one more SP1, reparry, heavy, and he's down. 1.5 minutes. Wasn't too bad. And now on to the next fight. So I'm back on my usual path, pass 1 in section 2, where I need to fight that Immortal Hulk. Yeah, it's a Vigor node and Indomitable. He's an XL champ, but yeah, with Warlock it's basically parry heavy or do a couple combos. Doesn't really matter. Just gotta be aware of his how's it called? If he gets to 1 HP, he can still haven't read his ability, but he can get invulnerable and unblockable for 10 seconds or so, and then you gotta dash back or intercept or whatever, just don't get hit. I think it depends on how many charges he has. I think it's if it's over 15. But yeah, so you see me play there really careful, but he didn't get to the 15 and he didn't get his invulnerability, so everything's good. He went down. On to the next fight, Emma Frost on Lionheart and Buffet. Not actually sure why she's placed there. I have seen her a couple times before there. But yeah, she's no matchup for Warlock. Just get to my SB2, armor break her and nuke her down. Just try to parry as many times as possible early on to get the infection on her. Buffet is helping because she's losing power. And yeah, always bait her SB1. It's also possible to bait her SB2, but I learn to take the first hit on the block of her SB1 and SB2, and Dex the second part, and with her SB2 that just does more damage, which is not necessary. So yeah, but you saw there it was a really easy, fast fight. Warlock totally destroyed her, so yeah, was pretty happy with that. And now Black Widow Deadly Origin on the strike counter, combat power rate node, also with Buffet. And because she's not bleed immune, it's basically a parry heavy fight for me. Just need to get her infected. I'm not doing a good job at getting her infected, I think. So yeah, Buffet. Oh no, I actually did. I got her infected before Buffet kicked in, so everything's good. Always try to hold block so she doesn't throw her SB1. That just makes the fight longer, and I don't like long fights. So yeah, my infection is draining her power pretty nicely. 10 heavy attacks into the fight, she's already down to 12%. 11 heavy attacks down to 8%. One more heavy and she goes down. 45 seconds fight. Really nice, really fast. Went pretty good. So yeah, so far so good. And now the stats, so it's 7-6. We still have a couple defenders to kill. They still got like 40 to kill. So we were looking pretty good at this time. We really had a shot. But yeah, we had a lot of those close wars and still ended up losing. So yeah, every death counts, and I really don't want to die again. And I'm kinda used to this fight. I think I've already taken it 2 times in this season. Important to use a power start 1 boost. I learned that the last time, because you need to have, I think, 2, so your power gain judgment need to be the 3rd, so you get to 1 bar of power. If you don't, you won't be having any SPs in this fight. But if you use a power start 1 boost, you start with an SB1, which is awesome. And yeah, I usually try to get the power gain first, then do my SB1, and it should shoot me up back to an SB1, which it didn't. But yeah, it's not too bad. Got the 5 judgments. Just need to trigger the power gain. But you see there, I was so excited because I didn't want to do any mistakes and get parried there. I just hit him in his unstoppable, and now it's really close. So I'm at 40%, he's still at 69%, got a nice intercept there, triggered the power gain, now gotta bait his SB2, baited it, but now I'm to my SB2, which is not good. Can't get the stunning reflection timer on cooldown. So through my SB2 down to 25%, now suicides are hurting me, but baited the heavy attack. Now just don't parry. Now gotta bait the SB2, managed to do it, got to my SP1, 1 combo, SB1, he's down to 12%, I'm down to 9%, I can parry him now, 1 more combo, and he goes down. was really not a clean fight by my part. But yeah, we managed to get him down anyway and didn't die, and that's the most important thing. So Matthias then had a really great fight against that Doom end boss, and now it's only one fight left. Our BG leader Zwicker needs to finish off that Tigra from Arnie 2, but then the war should be in the bag. So yeah, that was a pretty great war for us. I was really proud of our alliance, and now we can only wait and see if it was enough to finish the season in Platinum 1.